The Elephant and the Blind Men. Introduction. The Illusion of Certainty, 00 to 100. Imagine, for a moment, a group of travelers. They are wise men, but they have been blind from birth. On their journey, they encounter something they've never met before, an elephant. Being curious, they decide to explore it. But because they cannot see the whole, they begin to touch it, each in his own way. The first man reaches out and grasps the trunk. He recoils and says, "Ah, I see. An elephant is very much like a snake." The second man, however, has his arms wrapped around one of the elephant's sturdy legs. He laughs and says, "No, you couldn't be more wrong. An elephant is like a great, thick tree." A third man, leaning his weight against the animal's broad, flat side, shakes his head. "You are both mistaken," he insists. "It's obvious that an elephant is like a massive, sturdy wall." Now, here's the core of our lesson today. Each of these men was confident. Each was absolutely certain. And the most interesting part? Each of them was partially right. We often think that being certain is the same thing as understanding. But as this story shows us, certainty is often just a byproduct of a narrow view. Ask yourself, have you ever been completely sure about something, only to realize later that you were only looking at one small piece of the puzzle? Chapter 1. The Danger of the Partial Truth. The problem these men faced wasn't that they were wrong, it was that they believed their part was the whole. The man at the leg really did feel something tree-like. His experience was real. His mistake wasn't in his observation, it was in his conclusion. He mistook a single data point for the entire truth. We do this every day. We do it in our arguments, our political beliefs, and our personal opinions. When we encounter someone we disagree with, we often assume they are wrong. But the reality is usually more nuanced. People are rarely 100% wrong. They are often just incomplete. Human understanding is inherently limited. The danger only arises when we treat our limited perspective as if it were the finished map. Today, if you find yourself in a disagreement, try this. Listen to the other person's perspective without the urge to correct them. Instead of thinking about how to respond, focus entirely on understanding. You might find they are touching a part of the elephant that you haven't reached yet. Chapter 2. Why we fight. Why didn't the men in the story stop to listen to one another? Why did they argue? It's because, as humans, we tend to attach our identity to our perspectives. We don't just have an opinion, we become our opinion. So, when someone challenges our view, it doesn't feel like a simple correction, it feels like a personal attack. The need to be right is one of the biggest blocks to actually learning something new. Thinkers throughout history, from the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius to the writers of ancient wisdom traditions, have emphasized the same thing. Wisdom begins the moment you become open to correction. Aurelius used to say that if someone could show him he wasn't thinking or acting rightly, he would gladly change. For him, the truth was the goal, not his ego. Think about your last heated debate. How did you react? Did you tighten up? Did you stop listening? Next time your view is challenged, try to shift your internal question from, "How do I defend myself?" to, "What can I learn from this?" Chapter 3. Seeing the Bigger Picture. In the end, the truth of the elephant was much larger than a snake, a tree, or a wall. It was all of those things combined, and so much more. True wisdom comes from recognizing the limits of your own vision. It's the realization that you cannot see the whole elephant by yourself. We need other perspectives to fill in the gaps of our own experience. In the book of Proverbs, there's a heavy emphasis on seeking counsel and understanding beyond one's own heart. It's a universal theme. The more eyes we have on a problem, the closer we get to the truth. So, what would change in your life, your relationships, your work, your inner peace, if you became more open to the bigger picture? As you go about your day today, keep these 3 intentions in mind. Listen more. Assume less. Stay open. The elephant is huge, and we are all just beginning to discover it. Don't let your certainty get in the way of your growth. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow us, like and subscribe to continue growing in wisdom. For more latest and up-to-date content, join our Patreon community or download Add Faith and Wisdom app on Play Store. You can find more information in the description below.